Hey everybody, Matthew Morris, Wood Studio. We're here in the school, and I wanted to do a shop update, or maybe a school update. Behind me, or actually where I am standing right now, right here, right there. That used to be a wall. There was a wall right there. They're gone. Completely demoed, which was awesome. Opening up this space. So from the window over here, all the way back to the new double door. This is the bench room. We have 6 benches in here for students to come and learn and build their projects and take their classes. Now this wall here, when it was demoed, this one was actually load bearing. So that's why an LVL was put right here, spanning this entire distance. And it is screwed into the block wall over here. Behind us, it is also screwed into the block wall. But over here, we blew out. There was one door, so we got rid of the door, blew out part of the wall, and put in a double door. So these are glass. That way you can see at any time into the space. They're commercial doors as well. Everything here has to be commercial. There we go. So inside the bench room with the doors closed, hopefully it'll provide a little bit of sound dampening. And we come in here, work on the projects, or they'll be open right into the shop. And at any time you can see directly into the shop and what's going on, which is exactly what I wanted. And I wanted enough room that big pieces can move back and forth easily and not have to worry about people hitting the wall or anything like that, or their piece, whatever it may be. Let's see what else is going on in this room. So over here, there's a whole bunch of plumbing that had to happen. So the code required me to put in a eye wash station and a drinking fountain. So the eye wash station is going here. And then over here is the drinking fountain, and it's also going to be a bottle filler too, and a cooler. Above us, they just finished today all the new HVAC. So, because it's commercial and the codes have changed, it was all flex duct in here before. Now the main sections have to be solid. So all the main runs up here are instead solid, with flex coming off of them going into the drops. I have an emergency light that's going to be over here. Over here in the front door, we're going to have an exit light, and there's also a light on the other side now that is required by code to light up the front in case something happens as well. So, what's going to happen here in the bench room is I've got a whole bunch of flooring back in a corner over here. Now this is pretty much cleared out. I'm going to start the floor in here. So we're going to have this nice commercial grade flooring. Oh, check it out. Wait. So we have, I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's go outside real quick. There we go. These guys are regular visitors here at the school. Yep, we got roosters. They're wild. I guess they escaped after some hurricane is the story, and they've pretty much been roaming wild ever since. Alright, so let's head into the machine room. We'll open one of our double doors. And where I'm standing right now used to be a room. So we demoed a wall here, demoed a wall over here, demoed the old stairs, which were a little bit forward. And the ceiling we demoed, of course, above. But we were able to keep this wall here. This wall and the wall behind us had them take off the sheetrock, and we have put T111 up all the way around. It's actually screwed in, which is really nice. I insisted on screwing in it because the electrical was going to come after the framing crew. And this electrical that's here, it needs to go. This flex pipe is no longer allowed. If we are near it and touching it in other spots, we can keep it. It's kind of weird with the code, but this is all going to go. The Big Laguna bandsaw is going to go here, 220. Smaller Grizzly bandsaw is going to go over here with 110, and then some power to a dust collector over here. And that corner will be for the bandsaws. Underneath this brand new staircase that got built, I'm going to build something to do some storage here for hand tools like routers, palm routers and compact routers and sanders and all that kind of stuff over here. So then as we continue down into the rest of the main area, there's really just a bunch of tools all bunched up right now. So as you can see, there's just a ton of stuff over here. We got some new additions to the school that have been delivered recently. We'll go check that out in a minute. The rest of this wall, that heater is going to disappear. The rest of this wall is going to get all new electrical. So we're going to have tons of 220 for the table saw over there, the jointer and planer over here. On the opposite wall over here is going to be like the small tools, the drill press, the router table, what else? The multi-router, the panto router, stuff like that. The mortar saw, they're all going to live over here. Now, one of the things that I'm really stoked about that just got delivered this last week, and I got the shell off of it, which is the brand new jointer here for the school. This is a South Bend, so Grizzly owns South Bend now. It's a South Bend 12-inch, I think it's a 12 by 72-inch jointer, spiral cutter head. It's a beast. Shipping weight was like 1,000 pounds, so I think it's probably sitting around 800 on its own. And a South Bend 20-inch planer right here. And today, a couple doors down, they have a forklift. I got it off the pallet, or got it ready to get off the pallet. They lifted it. We got the mobile base, which is down here. And we were able to get it on the mobile base so it can move around right now, and that's awesome. So this is a 20-inch planer. Why I picked this planer is because it has integrated in it a Wixley dial, or Wixley gauge. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? I love the colors. The blue is just awesome. It's not completely put together. I got to do the in-feed and out-feed extensions. But this bad boy right here, once it's set, you'll know exactly what depth you're at consistently. So if you're coming in and you're taking a class and the class says this part needs to be 1.25 inches thick, well, you'll be able to know what 1.25 inches is at the planer. There is some other stuff here too, which I haven't unpacked yet. This is an edge sander from Grizzly. I've got a spindle sander from Grizzly sitting at my house that I need to get on a truck and move over here. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. There is the new staircase, which I think I already mentioned. That's back here. And it's so much nicer than the old one. The old one, you'd walk on it and you were worried you're going to die. And this one, you don't. Now, right behind here, someone spilled some red paint at some point in time. Coming down the stairs or going up the old stairs, whichever. So what are we going to do with the walls, and what are we going to do with the ceiling? Now, the ceiling here, you may be able to see that there's a little bit of insulation here and there. This was insulated above it. There's a new ceiling above all of this. So I had them demo the old insulation, which was already falling apart and coming down. We're going to paint the ceiling like a light kind of grayish color, because we've got a whole bunch of that sitting around and it's free, to be honest. And then the walls are going to get painted white. So the block is going to get painted white, the ceiling is light gray, and I think that's going to work out really well. I love to be able to replace these lights at some point, but it's just not in the budget right now. So later, that will happen. But for now, get the school up and running, get the bench room running, get the machine area running. That's the core of everything that's going on. So anyways, I just want to give you guys an update on what's going on here at the school. I'm really excited about this. We have the first classes scheduled starting in late February. I'm really stoked about this. So I would love to have you come and visit me here on Hilton Head Island and take a class. right? The first ones we're going to be doing is the modern coffee table. The first two I've got scheduled right now, the modern coffee table, and I have 2 sessions scheduled of the Nakashima Konoe chair. 2. 5 or 6 spots, 6 spots in total for each. So it's going to run twice. I've got either a February or March. I'll link to everything below, and I'll put the date up right here. And then a June class as well. It'll be a ton of fun. It'll be a blast. Just a little bit down, there's a coffee roastery. There's tons of food around here. And literally a 5-minute drive in that direction is the beach. No joke. So, anyways, that's it. Just want to give you a little bit of update on the school. Please subscribe to the channel, like and share, and have a great week in your shop.